Have you ever imagined plants that not only rely on photosynthesis but also hunt? Welcome to a captivating journey into the world of carnivorous plants, nature's skillful predators rooted in the ground. These are not your average green leafy plants. Instead, they are the crafty hunters of the plant kingdom, thriving in environments where nutrients are so scarce that they've had to find another way to sustain themselves. Carnivorous plants are a fascinating group that uses a combination of photosynthesis and predation to survive. They lure, capture, and digest their prey, which typically includes insects and sometimes even small frogs and mammals, to obtain nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, which are limited in their natural habitats. Among these botanical wonders are the famous Venus flytraps, with their jaw-like leaves, pitcher plants known for their deep cavity filled with digestive liquid, and sundews, which capture prey with sticky glandular hairs. Each type has evolved its unique method of trapping its meals. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into how these remarkable plants have turned the tables on nature's food chain. How do these seemingly passive organisms turn into ruthless predators? Well, the answer lies in their astonishing adaptations and the ingenious use of what can only be termed as natural engineering. Carnivorous plants such as Venus flytraps, pitcher plants, and sundews have evolved modified leaves to trap and digest their prey. This is not just a survival strategy but a sophisticated method to thrive in nutrient-poor soils. Imagine a leaf not just performing photosynthesis, but also doubling as a cunning trap. The Venus flytrap, for instance, sports modified leaves that snap shut when tiny hairs on their surface are triggered by the unsuspecting movements of an insect. This rapid closure entraps the prey, sealing its fate. But the allure of these plants isn't just their trapping mechanism, they are also masters of deception and attraction. Many carnivorous plants produce vibrant colors and emit sweet nectar, mimicking the inviting blooms of non-carnivorous plants. These features are not just for show, they serve a deadly purpose. They lure insects and small organisms closer, tempting them with the promise of nectar, only to capture them. Once the prey is secured, the plant's leaves slowly begin the digestion process. Enzymes are secreted, breaking down the prey to release vital nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus. These nutrients are then absorbed, providing sustenance that is scarce in their surrounding environment. The pitcher plant takes a slightly different approach, with a pitfall trap. It features a deep cavity filled with digestive fluid. The inner walls are slippery and often visually deceptive, leading insects to believe there is a way out, only to slip and fall into the digestive solution below. Sundews with their sticky glandular tentacles paint another gruesome picture. They wrap around their prey as it struggles, ensuring contact with as many digestive glands as possible. With such fascinating mechanisms, each plant has tailored its own unique method of survival. These plants are not just passive entities, but active participants in their ecosystems, brilliantly exploiting their available resources to flourish against the odds. But why did these plants develop such unusual feeding habits? The answer lies deep within the evolutionary narrative of life on Earth, particularly in areas where the soil is as poor as a pauper's purse in essential nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. In these challenging environments where most plants would falter, carnivorous plants have turned the tables. Imagine a bog or a swamp, saturated with water but starved of nutritional value. Here, traditional photosynthesis isn't enough to sustain life. So, through the eons, certain plants have taken a rather radical approach. They've become hunters. This evolutionary leap wasn't made overnight. It was the result of millions of years of gradual adaptation, a testament to the tenacity of life. Take the Venus flytrap, a marvel of evolutionary engineering. Native to the subtropical wetlands of the east coast of the United States, this plant thrives in environments low in vital nutrients. Its iconic snap trap is an evolutionary answer to its nutrient-deficient surroundings. When an unsuspecting insect brushes against the tiny hairs on its leaves, the trap snaps shut in less than a second, beginning the process of digestion. Or consider the pitcher plant, which has developed a slippery, vase-like leaf structure. Insects lured by its nectar slip into the depths of the pitcher, where digestive enzymes break them down. Each adaptation serves a critical function: survival in nutrient-poor soil. These adaptations are nature's response to extreme conditions, showcasing the resilience and ingenuity of life. Let's meet some of the most intriguing hunters of the plant kingdom. First on our list is the iconic Venus flytrap, renowned for its jaw-like leaves that snap shut in the blink of an eye. This plant uses what's known as a snap trap mechanism, When unsuspecting prey touches the tiny hairs on its leaves twice in quick succession, the trap is triggered, and the leaves clamp shut, sealing the fate of the prey inside. This rapid movement is powered by a shift in water pressure within the leaf cells, a remarkable adaptation indeed. Next, we venture into the world of pitcher plants. These plants employ a cunning pitfall trap. They lure their prey with nectar and a vibrant coloration that's hard to resist. Once the prey lands on the slippery rim, called the peristome, it's a one-way trip into a deep cavity filled with digestive fluids. Here, the prey drowns and is slowly digested, releasing nutrients that the plant absorbs. Moving on to the sundews. These plants use a sticky strategy known as the flypaper trap. Each leaf is covered with glandular hairs that exude a sticky, glistening substance which attracts and traps insects. Once an insect is ensnared, nearby tentacles slowly curl around the prey, securing it further and beginning the digestion process. Lastly, let's dive into the aquatic realm of bladderworts. These plants are equipped with suction traps. Bladderworts possess small, bladder-like structures that create a vacuum inside. When tiny aquatic creatures brush against trigger hairs near the opening, the bladder suddenly inflates, sucking in water and the unsuspecting prey. Inside, the prey is digested, and nutrients are absorbed. Each of these plants has evolved a fascinating way to capture and digest their prey. Their diverse mechanisms highlight not only the complexity of nature, but also the incredible ingenuity of evolution, adapting over millennia to thrive in nutrient-poor environments where other plants would falter. Truly, carnivorous plants are among the most remarkable botanical wonders of the world. Imagine seeing these plants in action, moving faster than the blink of an eye. The world of carnivorous plants is not just about slow growth and photosynthesis, it's also about rapid and dynamic movements that captivate and surprise. Take the Venus flytrap, for instance. This iconic plant is equipped with hair-like structures on its leaves that, when touched twice by an unsuspecting insect, trigger the leaves to snap shut in less than a second. This swift action traps the prey between the leaf's spiky edges, sealing the fate of the insect within this living prison. Then there's the pitcher plant, another marvel of nature's design. Its leaves form a deep cavity filled with digestive fluids. The inner walls are tantalizingly slippery and often coated with nectar, luring insects into what seems like a safe haven. However, once inside, the slick surface prevents any escape, causing the insects to tumble into the digestive soup below. These plants have turned their limitations, nutrient-poor soils, into an evolutionary advantage, developing these sophisticated mechanisms to supplement their dietary needs. The speed and efficiency of their traps are crucial, as every successful capture means survival in their harsh environments. The dynamic and deadly dance of carnivorous plants is as mesmerizing as it is lethal. Each movement, each closure of the trap, is a testament to the incredible adaptability and ingenuity of nature, showcasing a life form that is as fascinating as it is fearsome. Fascinated enough to grow these botanical hunters at home? Cultivating carnivorous plants is a rewarding endeavor, but it does require a bit of know-how to mimic the conditions of their natural habitats. These intriguing plants typically thrive in environments that provide high humidity, acidic soil, and an abundant water supply. Start by selecting the right soil mix. A blend of sphagnum peat moss with perlite or sand works well, as it keeps the soil light and acidic. Avoid using regular potting soil or fertilizers, as these can harm the delicate systems of carnivorous plants. Watering is crucial. Always use rainwater or distilled water because tap water can contain minerals that might build up in the soil and potentially harm the plants. Keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. Humidity is another vital factor. If you're growing them indoors, consider using a terrarium or placing a humidity tray near the plants to maintain the moisture in the air. With the right care, these captivating plants can be a unique addition to your home or garden. Today, we've journeyed through the fascinating world of carnivorous plants. From the sun-dappled forests to the nutrient-poor bogs, these remarkable organisms captivate and intrigue with their predatory prowess. We've delved into the science behind their unique feeding strategies, uncovering how they've turned the tables on the animal kingdom. We explored their evolutionary adaptations, a testament to nature's ingenuity in the face of challenging environments. Each type of carnivorous plant, from the snapping jaws of the Venus flytrap to the deceptive depths of the pitcher plants, showcases a specialized approach to survival and nutrient acquisition. Furthermore, we've seen these botanical hunters in action, a dynamic display of nature's complexity and sophistication. And for those inspired to start their own collection, we provided insights into the cultivation and care of these extraordinary plants. Thank you for joining this enthralling exploration. Remember, the world of plants is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.